Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is part 1 of 2, which is going to be about travel. And the first video today is on what I put in my carry-on. So let's just jump right into it. This is the carry-on I'm taking on our trip. We are going to Dallas to visit my husband's family. And so it's mostly just a casual family trip. We're not going anywhere too fancy. But as you know, when you have kids, there's a lot of stuff that has to be brought with you. And I like to have my hands free. So this is the backpack I chose for this trip. It's pretty big. It's a little bit heavy, but that's because I have so much gear, like computer gear and camera gear. So yours may not end up as heavy as mine, but it's really not bad. And the straps are padded, so it's really comfortable. There's also this sort of secret back compartment. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, right there. That I can stash things on the go while we're walking through the airport. And I really like it. So it's this really pretty blush color. I've packed it basically full of everything that I'm gonna need on the plane, and my kids are packed separately, so that's gonna be the part 2 video, which is how I pack for my kids. Alright, so let's just get started. Okay, the first thing is that right in the front here, I am keeping the 2 sort of most important things, my phone and a tiny wallet. I brought this little tiny wallet because most of the stuff I carry around from day to day is not stuff that I'm going to need when I'm in the States. So I've got my visa, I've got my health card, my kids' health cards, my driver's license, and one house key just so we can lock up when we go, and that's pretty much it. So it's easy to carry around. I can throw it into another purse, or I can just take it as is, and I don't need all of my Costco cards and all of those other cards that I normally have with me. So that's the front pocket, and obviously my phone. And then up here in the top, I've just put one of my pairs of sunglasses. I'm bringing 2 pairs. I have so many sunglasses, and I have a lot of fun ones that I would bring if I were going to Mexico or something, but these are just kind of my everyday ones. And I put them in the top here because A, the pocket is small, but B, when you need them, you just need to be able to access them and not pull out all of your other stuff. And then inside, let's see what we've got. Okay, so right near the top of the bag, I have a clear bag for my liquids. I put them obviously in this ahead of time so that I don't have to separate things out at the security line. I can literally just grab this whole thing. I know it's all the liquids that are in my bag, and throw it on the conveyor belt. This is sort of my favorite part of the whole bag, so let's just go through what's in here quickly. We've got my lip balm, a lip gloss, my peppermint halo roller from Sage because I do get a lot of headaches, hand sanitizer. This one's in vanilla pink pepper and it's so yummy. Black Opium by YSL. This is just a roller ball. I like to put on a little perfume before I get off the plane, but I know that people get irritated when you like spray perfume because it's quite strong, so this is just a little roller ball. A second hand sanitizer only because I had 2 in my bag. This is the On Guard protecting mist for the kids. If you use doTERRA oils, you will know that this one's really amazing. And a hand lotion, and children's Advil. This is because Noah, my son, currently has fluid in his ears. We're working on getting him the procedure to get tubes in because he has a lot of issues with his ears, but the doctor suggested giving him Advil 30 minutes before the flight because it can be quite painful for him with all of that pressure. So that is my little liquids pouch. Next, right on top, also very important, this is our family passport wallet. And I like this one because obviously we have number 3 on the way. So between the 5 of us, we're gonna have 6 passports. My husband's a dual citizen. So this one actually holds 6 passports. So we've got all the passports, all our Nexus cards, some extra US cash from a previous trip, and a pen just in case I need it. So that stays near the top, and it's all really like, it's thin and handy, and it just stays right near the top of the bag. Next up, another pair of sunglasses. These are kind of a more fun little pair. These ones are from Nordstrom. I really like these. I always like to bring more than one pair just because I have so many and I like to wear them. And it should be sunnier in Dallas than it is here in Toronto. Next up is this fun little sequin bag. And this is sort of all of my essentials that aren't liquids. So I'll go through what's in there for you. Mints, beauty counter. This is the Illuminating Cream Highlighter in Rose Glow. I love this because it's sort of a blush and highlighter stick in one, and you can just sort of touch up your cheeks right before you land and look a little bit fresh after you've been flying all day. So I'll put the link for this down below if you're interested. Some 24 karat gold eye masks, always good for keeping hydrated on the plane. I'm sort of crazy about disinfecting the airplane when we get on, so I brought a whole bunch of these wet ones. We usually just wipe down the armrests and the tray for the kids and for us before we take off. Gum. A few packs of emergency just so that we don't get sick. Travel pack of tissues. A couple of Band-Aids. Some pressed powder. This one is the Hello Flawless from Benefit. Hair tie, and a couple of bobby pins. And that is it for that. Next up is one of these packing cube things. This one's not actually a cube, it's just one of the envelope ones, but it came in the set. And I just have an extra pull-up for Georgia and some extra wipes just in case. She is potty trained, but I think we'll probably put a pull-up on her for the flight just in case we can't get to a washroom in time, or we're running through the airport or whatever. Just, you know, just back up. Alright, next I have this little marble pencil case, and it just has some different colored pens and stuff for me to be able to do some work on the plane, make lists while I'm there. It's just something I always have. And then this little cute pouch has all of my chargers and things like that. So I've got a power bank for my phone, just an external charger, some headphones. This is the necessary cord for my tiny little old iPod. This one, I think it's called the Shuffle or the Nano? Nano. I always bring this one in case we do a workout or something like that because it's super tiny. Then I have a set of wireless headphones as well, and another set of earbuds. It seems silly that I have 3. My phone takes a different connector than my iPad, and I'm not super comfortable with the wireless ones yet, so I have them so I can try them out and get comfortable with them, but I'm always worried they're going to cut out and then music will start blaring out of my phone or something, so I'm just nervous to use them. I don't know why. So I've got 3 sets of earbuds, but they're super tiny and they don't weigh anything, so it's really easy to bring all that stuff. Alright, next up are my glasses. I don't actually need glasses most of the time. I have had laser eye surgery, but these are great when I'm on the computer. Wow, they're dirty. They're blue light blocking, and they have a very tiny bit of a prescription that helps me with constant editing work on the computer, or lots of time, basically. Just prevents my eyes from getting tired. So I bring those. I have another little baggie. As you can tell, I love I love packing things in separate compartments because I know where stuff is and it's super organized. I'm not digging for things. This one just houses my external hard drive, a notepad, and the charger for my MacBook Pro. These are too big to fit into the one that has my little headsets in it and stuff, so it just kind of keeps them protected. Next, my medication. I don't necessarily need all of this on the plane, but we have a really early flight on Saturday, so I know that I won't be taking my supplements or anything before we leave the house. So I've got my prenatal vitamins, my iron, omega-3s, B12s, and my thyroid meds, which I do have to take every day. I probably don't even have enough in here. I am suffering with the heartburn right now, guys, so Tums, Tums, Tums constantly. I should probably get some Zantac or something stronger. And then this one's full of a few more Tums and all of my kids' multivitamins, so that they can take theirs on the plane and we won't forget. So that's, again, maybe something that not everybody would need to take with them on the plane, but it's so light and it takes up almost no space. So there you go. Next up, what are these? These are Lululemon compression socks, and I just bring those on flights when I'm pregnant to help prevent varicose veins and things like that. And so far I haven't had any issues, so I'm gonna just put them on while we're on the plane and take them off when we get off. I also bring my iPad Pro. This I probably will use on the plane, either to draw or do some hand lettering or watch a movie with the kids or play a game or whatever on. And while I'm there, I do work on this quite a bit. Okay, I'm also bringing a blanket scarf. It's a huge one. This one's from Aritzia. I absolutely love this. I may not need it, but I always bring one on the plane because it gets cold. So I find that either myself or one of my kids, somebody's gonna want it. They can sleep on it if they need it for a pillow. I can wear it, or we can use it as a blanket. And this probably won't go into my bag. I'll probably just wear it through the airport and then use it if I need it. I also always put in my carry-on my jewelry. Obviously, I just don't want to part with it. It's not all real or amazing jewelry, but some of it is, and so it just stays with me. So I have this beautiful flat acrylic bag from Poppy and Peonies, and I'll show you a close-up of that as well. But I wanted to show you one of my tricks for necklaces, especially tiny, delicate chains. I lay it out on a piece of Glad press and seal so that it's not tangled at all, and then press it into itself to create kind of a pocket. This will not move. You can even fold this up afterwards, after it's all sealed, and unfold it, and it won't be tangled when you get to your destination. So it's kind of a cool trick for necklaces. Last but not least, the good old MacBook Pro. I will not be doing any work on the plane itself. I've got 2 kids to worry about, and it's not that peaceful when you're a parent to fly on an airplane. I always remember my husband and I used to bring movies and books and snacks, and I really looked forward to flying and having a glass of wine on the plane. That does not happen anymore. My kids are really, really good flying, but I still have to be there and attentive and alert and kind of hang out with them. So I'm not going to be working, but I'm not comfortable checking my computer, so it comes in the backpack just so that it's safe. Okay, I also wanted to show you guys one other thing. This is not going to be in my carry-on, but it's just kind of another travel favorite of mine, and it is an essential oils case. So if you use essential oils in your life, and enough so that you want to bring them with you, this case is awesome. And inside of mine, I have these amazing travel diffusers. So basically, these are by doTERRA as well. I don't sell doTERRA or anything. This is not sponsored. I just use it a lot. Inside of these travel diffusers is lava rock. So it just naturally heats up the oils when you put them on, and it diffuses. Came in a pack of 2, so I've got one for each when they're sleeping, and we always diffuse either On Guard or lavender or some blend of oils for them when they sleep. So that fits inside. The case is not made for that, but they fit in here. They just happen to fit in here. I also brought an extra peppermint halo. This is the passion roller, which smells incredible, and I use this often for perfume. Then I've got On Guard roll-on, which is really great at helping the kids stay healthy and fight off germs and bacteria. So we roll that on their backs and on the bottoms of their feet at night or in the morning before school. And then lavender, the roll-on, and I will also get the lavender drops, which is nice and calming. And I'm finding also I use lavender on my belly and I mix it with bio oil, and it's really calming for when my skin gets really itchy, which it tends to get very much so when I'm pregnant. So that's just another favorite I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so on the outside of the bag, there's also two side pockets, one on either side for water bottles. So I always bring an empty Yeti or coffee tumbler or whatever that I can get filled up at Starbucks and it stays hot for the whole flight. And I bring an empty water bottle that I can fill up either in the airport or on the airplane and also throughout the trip. So those will go on the side pockets for me. Right now they're full because I'm using them today, but that's also another tip. Bring your own cup. It just it saves the environment and it also keeps your coffee or tea warm all day. And the one item I absolutely can't show you right now but will fit in this bag, and I've tried it, is my camera, because my camera's right there filming me, but I bring my camera everywhere and I can't live without it, so that is the last thing. Okay everybody, that is everything that's in my carry-on, and I know it's a lot, but I like to bring everything with me. So I hope the video was helpful to you, and I hope that you will subscribe if you liked it and give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!